Welcome to our monthly Game Pass quest update, where we talk about how we can earn Microsoft points by playing games on the Xbox. There are two ways to check in to the available quests to play. One is by using the Game Pass app directly on your Xbox console. The other way is to use the Game Pass app on your mobile device. I prefer to use the mobile device. I find it easier to use. I find the interface more intuitive. We are going to start by talking about daily quests that are going to come up every day of the month, every month. There are two of them. The first one is to log into the mobile app. That's another reason why I prefer to use the mobile app. You get 5 points every day that you manage to do that. You also get 5 points every day that you play a Game Pass game. These quests are daily, they refresh every single day, and are easy to get done as long as you have about 5 minutes. Generally, playing a Game Pass game means turning it on. And it is also important to keep up with these daily quests, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on in the monthly quest section. Every week, on Tuesday, about the middle of the US workday, the weekly quests are going to renew. There are 3 of these that come every week, as well as 1 or 2 additional ones that are game specific. The first quest you're going to get every week is completing 4 daily quests. In completing those quests, you're going to earn 20 points from the daily quests themselves, and when you complete this specific quest, you'll get an extra 10 bonus points. The next one we're going to talk about is earning 1 achievement. If you are an achievement completionist, this one can be kind of a pain in the butt, because you got to make sure you have achievements available in a Game Pass game that you will be able to get all the achievements for. However, every time you earn 1 achievement in a Game Pass game during the week, you will get a 10-point bonus on that first one. Obviously, it's a weekly quest, you can only do it once per week. The last one is Earn Your Way, and you can win this one of 2 ways. You can complete 3 achievements in Game Pass games, one of which you'll have already gotten by earning 1 achievement, or you can play 3 different Game Pass games. You can't mix and match, you can't earn it after getting 1 achievement and playing 2 Game Pass games. It's all of one or the other, and you get 10 points for this quest. Next is our monthly overview. We have 7 quests that are going to show up every month that are repeating every month. These show up on that first Tuesday of the month, so if your month ends on a Thursday, you're going to be waiting until the following Tuesday to get your new monthly quests. The first one of these is Quest Rookie. You complete 4 weekly quests and you earn 10 points for this one. Considering you get 3 quests per week, you'll get this one pretty quick. The next one is going to be for Game Pass Explorer. This is for playing 4 different Game Pass games. If you play your weekly quests, you'll get at this in 2 weeks at least, probably faster. And because you get the 3 each week if you do the 3 Game Pass games for Earn Your Way. You get 10 points for this one as well. Next, the stakes get a little higher, but the quest gets a little harder. The Quest Apprentice one requires you to do 8 different weekly quests, and it is worth 25 points. When I say a little harder, I really did mean a little, because you're going to get this one pretty quick too. Game Pass Adventure is the next one on our list. This one requires you to play 10 different Game Pass games, and you get 25 points for your efforts. Next, we step the difficulty up a little bit more with Quest Dedication. It's going to require 12 weekly quests. Seeing a pattern here? However, this one we're not quite done. We also need to get 12 daily quests. You could technically get those in 6 days. And once you've gotten both of these, you get 100 points for your dedication to finishing Game Pass quests. We're also going to mention Game Pass Games on the Go. This is a little bit different. This one requires you to use the mobile app to install 5 games. This is really easy to do from the mobile app. You go into your mobile app, you go into your little quest section, you go into the game details and you install it, and then you've got your game being installed for your quest, and you're 1 game closer to getting 100 points for getting the 5 games installed. Finally, we're going to talk about Quest Completionist. Remember how I mentioned those daily quests are really important? Well, this requires you complete 45 daily quests, and I find that's actually harder to do than the 15 weekly quests sometimes. That's probably because I tend to play at night, and sometimes I don't start until after the day rolls over, so I try to get these in during lunch break if possible. You will gain 375 points on your way to completing this quest, and then you get 1,000 bonus points for finishing it, so this is definitely a good one to strive for. Now, every week, these quests that come up, I talk about them briefly in a separate video, so make sure you subscribe so you see these coming out as they happen. I go over the weekly quests again, briefly, and then I cover the 2 other quests that are going to come up. These are going to come up on 2 different games. One of them is going to be a Game Pass Ultimate only. That one generally is a start the game and you get the quest, so I do a mini review. The other one is generally going to be a little bit more involved where you actually have to do something in the game. So I'll frame that one up and cover it again in a separate video than that even later. When I play these games, I play the game to get the quest. I don't go online and find the quickest way to get the quest. I use it as a chance to try out a new game on Game Pass. I will do a short review of the game as I cover how I got the quest completed, how long it took me, how difficult it was. And I invite you to, again, subscribe so that you see these reviews as they come out, learn what you can about the Game Pass quest, see if you want to try getting it or not, and learn what you can about the game, see if it's a game you might be interested in playing. This particular week, we are actually starting a whole new month, so we do have 4 new monthly quests tied directly to games. The first one is going to be playing Wasteland 3 and earning 3 achievements. This is obviously not an achievement safe quest, and we'll be covering that in a review later this month. Next up, we have F1 2019. We have to complete 15 laps, which may be harder than it looks, but will probably not take us an extraordinarily long amount of time. Next up on the list, we have Human Fall Flat, where we will be required to climb 70 meters. Now this game I actually have played a little bit, and it's a little awkward moving around in, so it could be kind of fun to get this one. And finally, for rounding out our monthly quests, we have Absolver, where we are going to have to kill 6 players. Now, players, not characters, makes me think this might require an online multiplayer component, so we will see if I manage to get this quest or not. I am very often a single-player game type of person. We'll see what we can do with that one. Each of these games is going to get you 75 points when you complete the quest for them. This is also a new week. First up, we have Don't Starve Giant Edition. For that game, we need to survive 1 day to complete the quest. I suspect that will not be difficult. In fact, it may even be covered by the tutorial. Sometimes that happens. This will get us 50 points. I suspect there's a good chance we'll get an achievement there, but we'll find out when we play the game and do the review later this week. And finally, that brings us to Levelhead. This one is a Game Pass Ultimate one only. It nets you 25 points. And to complete this quest, you open the game. That's it. So, next up, we are going to roll right into my first impression and mini review of Levelhead. Levelhead is a platformer, or more specifically, a platform maker by Butterscotch Shenanigans. It came out in August of 2020 on multiple platforms. While not a true cross-platform game, the use of a game-specific login account allows a player to load their information on whichever platform they are currently playing. I played this on Xbox One X using a 27-inch HDR monitor and Turtle Beach Stealth 600 headphones. I want to start by saying that I was having nightmares and flashbacks to a very much younger me struggling through the Super Mario games while I was playing this. The music got annoying to me, but you could always turn the music down and just listen to your own soundtrack if you'd like. The sound was okay, but it was also a little repetitive. The graphics on this game, on the other hand, were great. The visuals are amazing. The game looks really, really good. It translated to the HDR monitor very, very well. This game will normally run you about $20, and right now, as of this recording, it is $14 on the Game Pass discount, but that only has about a week left, so hurry up if you want to get that. The story in this game is something about delivering packages and is told throughout the tutorial levels, which are about 90 different stages. The game's focus, though, really is on community and the community aspect. You build levels for other players, and you play levels other players have built. That's really the focus of this game. The story and the built-in levels are just kind of to get you going, get you started. The controls in this game are fairly simple, fairly standard for a platformer. Basic movement and jump controls. There are special moves, and some of those can take a bit of practice to get a hold of. The game's difficulty is going to basically be reliant on the levels you are playing. It will be as difficult as people make it. The gameplay loop is pretty standard for a platformer. Try to get to the end of the level, try to get to the end of the next level. The replayability, however, is going to be very, very huge because the level creation concept, where you create levels for other people and play their levels, means as long as there are people creating levels, there will be new levels to play. If you enjoy platformers, this one will give you oodles and oodles of entertainment. Personally, I've already removed it from my console. I have not been a huge platform gamer for a while, and this is no exception. That is my initial impressions of Levelhead and our Game Pass update for October. Thank you for sticking around, and remember to subscribe and give a thumbs up, or leave me a comment. Tell me what you want to see me improve before you're willing to give me that like. In the meantime, be sure to come back later on this month for some more reviews. I'm going to be looking at our monthly Game Pass games, Wasteland, F1, Human Fall Flat, as well as Don't Starve.